Okay, I took a little break and I went and got water. And I went and checked on the car. It's dark out, so I can't tell if there was any damage, but the little bits of little hail that I saw were so small. So, probably fine. Probably fine. My mom is outside currently because she gets really anxious in storms because she went through a pretty traumatic experience with a tornado when she was like a kid, not like a little kid, but you know. My grandma's also like that, but she went to bed, so she's not even worried. Um, um, but my mom's hanging out outside watching it. She thinks that she sees like a little bit of a tornado. Um, I couldn't see it, but I also wasn't looking super hard because I didn't want to. Because I'm not like anxious, but I'm a little nervous, okay? And I don't want that right now. So, um, like the sirens, like the police sirens keep going off because I know that those are police sirens because of the movement, um, and like the phone going off with all the warnings. That's enough for me. I don't want to. I wasn't out there very long. I went out there to check to see if my car looked okay. It does. So it's gonna be good enough for me right now. We still have maybe 45 minutes until like the new end time that they gave us. So we're gonna talk about the next book. And the next book isn't even a book. It's not a book at all. It is a poem, and I am going to bring it up because I actually did not like poetry like at all until college. I guess there was a couple. There was a few poems that I was kind of into, like Robert Frost's. Can't remember the title. There's there was a few where I was like when I read them I was like, all right, that one's good. I admit it's good. That was that kind of vibe. Um, because the thing with poetry, you see, with me, is, uh, the ones that I was previously exposed to were things like children's poetry, which were fine. It was like I liked the ones that I had read because it was like where the sidewalk ends, kind of stuff. Those were fine. I didn't like blanking on her name, and it's because I said that I don't like her, and it's like an unpopular opinion, so I guess I'll just move away from it. There was a lot that I didn't like that were very popular when we were learning about poetry in school. Um, Poetry's just I tried in those early days to like it. I even tried like writing it, partially from assignments, excuse me, partially because I wanted to like it. It's literature. I wanted to like it. Um, but it just wasn't my forte. I like a little bit more of a direct nature than poetry provides. Plus, and when I got into college, a lot of what I was exposed to was it was either Shakespearean or it was we did we really focused on a lot of the innocence versus expectation. No, sorry, innocence versus experience kind of poetry, and the reason I'm blanking on that was because I didn't enjoy it because it didn't feel right. Like it felt like a glorification of youth, which is fine, but the glorification of youth in the way that makes it seem like the only good thing is to not have experience, to not learn. And what I love in life is learning. Like, if I'm not here to learn, what am I here to do? And I know that's not going to be true for everyone, but why is purity, why is the absence of experience, the absence of wisdom and mindfulness, like the height of like glorification there? Like, why is innocence so great and experience so bad? And like we had to go over it over and over and over again, and it was these like it's like a certain era of poetry that really just hyper focuses on it, and then like those are like split up into um like the kinds of poetry that they would do. um did not enjoy it. And I was pretty convinced that I just straight up just was not gonna ever like poetry. I was like, it's not happening. I was like, it's not happening for me. It's not ever happening. Um, and then we finally hit my niche. Like, I didn't know it was my niche before then, but I know now, and now I know what kind of poetry I like and what kind of um, like poetry I will dig into that I will enjoy. Um, we got into Industrial Revolution poetry, and that stuff is about the plight of the common man, of the common worker, of the common child. Because child labor was a big issue during that particular time. And my favorite poem, uh, other than like Edgar Allan Poe poems, I didn't even include Edgar Allan Poe in this. He's a huge influence in my life. Um, just overall, he's just there. I don't know why I didn't even put him on the list because he's just he's a constant. I'll make the next one him. I didn't even add anything. There's not going to be a picture for him because he's so embedded that I just didn't even think of him. But my favorite poem, and like the realization that I could really enjoy poems, uh, which was a huge thing for me because I had tried so hard, um, and wasn't getting there. And I finally got into some Industrial Revolution poetry, and the one that really got me, the one that really made me go, oh, I do love this, and I can love this, and I can continue to love this, was The Cry of the Children by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. It's so good. It's so good, and it is a protest of child labor. It is a protest of what was going on in the world for her. It was her saying at the top of her voice, the best way that she could, that this was wrong, and that we all know that it's wrong and it needs to change. And oh, I love that. I love that so much. Um, it's not. It's not about being flowery. It's not about uh, glorifying like purity. It's not about like being down on experience. It's not about religion. It says religious stuff in it, but it's not about that. It's about the fact that children were suffering and it was inhumane and that it needed to be said because it was continuing to happen. I love that. I love feminist literature also, and she's a woman. I've been to see her statue that they have at uh, Baylor University down in Waco. That was really fun. I really enjoyed getting to see that. Um, it's a good poem. I don't think I had. Here's a little picture. It's so good. It's so good. If you have a chance to read it, if you have a chance to try to understand it, it's so good.